Hello everyone and welcome back to Saxlingham. I hope you all are doing well and have a very wonderful day. We have all tractors in the fields. Not quite yet, but in a little moment we have this field is limed and it is fertilized. Now we have to prepare for oat. And over here we do have this one here. It has limed and fertilized everything. We got fertilizer in this right now, and this field we got over here, we have not done anything to that yet. So I think we gonna fertilize this now. Yeah, that is my plan. We're gonna do that. We also need to harvest some things today. 2 wheat fields, because we need to seed some grass up there so we can get some grass in our bunker silos so we can make some total mixed ration. That is quite important. We're gonna see there, field 11, we're gonna start, and then we're gonna go in here and make a new folder that we're gonna call for field 11. That was wrong. There we go. I have also done a lot of my auto drive routes, so very soon I'm gonna put them on my Discord. We're gonna call this third Radeon and 30 meters. There we go. Now this is ongoing. It will not take that long time, so everything is good there. Otherwise, I have not done anything off cam. I am so thankful for all the good feedback I got from my map tour, my first ever map tour, and also from the first episode on this map. Thank you so much, guys. It means really a lot to me. And he is just plowing this field. I think it will take quite some time. Yeah, 1 hour and 21 minutes. Will you look at that? So we're gonna seed some canola, and for that job we're gonna use this one here. I have downloaded some things to use in the bunker silos and also some stuff to make some total mixed ration, but I'm gonna show you that a little bit later. We're not gonna roll the fields because I do not have a roller and I have to watch for my money. That is for sure. I hope that this little tractor with 180 horsepower can pull this seeder. It requires 180 horsepower, but it's not that hilly of a field. So I hope everything is good, and I will see you when we are done. I can first seed oats. Yeah, I can seed it in September, but I'm gonna wait to October so we not have to harvest everything in the same month next year. So that is the reason why I'm gonna seed over there in that field. It is plowed, and we're gonna seed oat over there in October. But this one here, we still need the seeder because I'm gonna seed some grass today. We have to do that. And the first wheat field is already harvested. Yeah, and we got wheat in the silo. That is really, really good. I hope you enjoyed the cinematic. More to come. And this is us getting the baler over here so we can bale the field and we can lime the field, we can fertilize the field and all the good stuff. So we have to seed some grass over there today in both of the fields, so we are busy, and it means also I'm gonna do a little bit of off-cam work. Of course I'm gonna do that. Otherwise this video will last for hours and hours and hours. There we go. I have, while this seeding has been done, I have read a lot of comments on the first episode from this map here. Thank you all for that. It means a lot to me. It means really a lot to me. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for all the support. And here we go. As you can see right there, the field is harvested. That is amazing. And while we are doing this, I think we're gonna make a little cinematic here of the baling. We're gonna jump over to this beast here because just because. There we go. We're gonna harvest that the other field over there while we are doing the baling here. Maybe I'm gonna switch a little bit during the cinematic between the baling and the harvesting, just because it looks so good when we are harvesting as well. We got the header trailer right there. Is that in the way? No, I think we are good. I think we are good. I just need to make sure that this is field number 3. Yes, it is. Because I have no course. I have no course. Already put them in here. Harvest 10.8 meters. Load course. There we go. And I don't know where he gonna start. It is down there. We can help a little bit. Should we do that? Yeah, we're gonna do that. I have turned off the traffic while we are harvesting those 2 fields here because we are crossing the road a lot of times, and yeah, you know how that is. There we go. Let me see. Turn this on and lower the header. Then we can cut into the field right here. I think we should be able to do that, right? Yeah. Just like that. And we are now harvesting field number 3. And then we're gonna take this one here because it now have to drive to another field. Also field number 3, right? Just like that. And the plowing job is done. Is there something else we could use that tractor for right now? No, I don't think so. But I think that we need to get this baling done. First waypoint. No course. We're gonna take field number 2. Harvest 10.8 meters. Load course. There we go. just like that. And I think we have to start just around here. We're gonna make 240 centimeter bales. So that is awesome. We just have to see if everything works as it should, guys. And it does. That is amazing. This class baler here, it is brilliant. It is brilliant. And my very, very good friend of the channel, Montana Kitty, think it is a good idea with a class farm. And I think that too. I do really like class equipment, that's for sure. And there is actually quite a big class tractor in used equipment, but it will cost 210,000. It is a little bit expensive. I'm gonna put on some music and I will see you when we are done with the baling and the harvest. After that, I think I'm gonna lime and fertilize those 2 fields. I am not done yet, not yet, but I'm trying. But I'm trying a lot. Man, there is a lot of things to do right here. I have took one of the small tractors for the baling job on this last wheat field here, and it's doing an okay job, I think. And yeah, as you can see, it looks quite small to that big baler, but it works okay. And we have just unloaded some wheat in here. The second to the last load of wheat. Yeah, I can just show you which way would drive back to the field, because I have made a little bit of a custom road. Actually, just so if you maybe gonna download my auto drive routes, then you can paint in the road where I have painted in the road. I hope you enjoy that little cinematic. It's a mix between a baling and a harvesting job. So finally all my fields are harvested. That is really amazing. It is a little bit too much when you got that many fields to harvest when they are so big as they are right here on this farm. Then we go over the bridge, over the steam, right there, and through the little wood here. I'm gonna bring up the map so you can follow along. We are almost down south, west on the map, between field 12 and 13. We are driving right there. And we're not gonna enter the main road. That is the custom road I have done down here, because we own a long grass strip between the fields and the road, and I have neutralized that with a little custom dirt road. And it is right here. There we go. So we're gonna drive this way instead, between the main road and also the fields. We own this little piece here that belongs to the farm. When you're gonna buy the farm, plot 83, then you own this as well. You can mow the grass if you want that. I can still do that, and maybe we're gonna do it compared to the cows. Yeah, maybe, I don't know yet. We are still in August, so no problem at all. And right down here we are on our entrance to the farm. If we're gonna drive to the right, but we're gonna drive to the left, and whoopty, we are out in the field again. And the liming is doing good in there, so no problem at all. I'm gonna take over here so we can get done with this. We have to unload the combine for the last time. There we go. We are done. Amazing. This is amazing, actually. Just like this. And we're gonna grab the last bit. If I can hit the spout. I cannot hit the spout. Oh, this map here, it is so brilliant. Beautiful made FarmSimBriso. You have done. I could keep talking about this map here forever and ever. I think it is so beautiful. What's also beautiful is that the harvest for the first year is done. All the crop are in the silo, and all the straw are also in the silo. That is really good. It's a good feeling to have. And those two fields here, they are limed, they are fertilized. This one is plowed, and we are plowing in there. Right now we are seeding grass in this field here, before we're gonna seed grass in the next as well, so we can make some food for the cows. I have not decided how to make total mixed ration yet, or whatever. I just should feed them silage. They will have 80% if I'm gonna feed them silage. I could also have a production. I have downloaded some. Yeah, I don't know yet. How I should do that. So let me show you some numbers here while we are in the field. Right here we have harvested wheat, 104,493 liters of wheat. That is pretty good. It is worth in January 166,000, and then we got the barley from the last episode, 223,000. It is worth 330,000. That is some pretty good numbers right there. That is amazing. I don't know how much this silo will hold, but until now it holds all that. That is good. The field in there behind the trees, we have not done anything to that field yet. Later on we're gonna, of course, lime and fertilize and plow the field, but I think actually I have decided to have soybean in that field. Just so you know, so we have some different crops in the different fields that we have, and maybe it is too much with two grass fields right here, but if we're gonna have some silage leftovers, then we can sell the silage. That is also very good actually. This field here, it is a little bit bigger than the other field, so this field we are on here right now, we're gonna make silage out of that field, and the other field, field number 2 I think it's called. No, that's field number 3. This is field number 2. We're gonna turn that field into hay, windrow, and then we're gonna bale it. I think maybe we're just gonna... No, because I cannot store the hay anywhere. I do not got a hay loft or something like that, so I need to build the hay and put that in storage as well. So I need to make sure that the production I want to make total mixed ration of is a production that can take bales. And otherwise I just have to do it. Then I have to make the total mixed ration in a mixing wagon. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, what I want to do right there. So that is the situation right now. I am so glad that we finally can seed some grass here, because yeah, I feel bad over that we don't have any food for the cows, I must admit that. So, and all my fields, they are 100% fertilized. That is good. Except the field that we're gonna have soybean in next year. Yeah. I have done some more auto drive here, and then I'm also gonna make the auto drive for my bunker silos before I'm gonna release the auto drive on my Discord. But I will make sure that the auto drive routes that I'm using here on the map is ready for Friday the 1st of August, when FarmSimBriso released this on his itch.io. So if you guys want to use it, then you can use my auto drive routes for this farm and for those 5 fields I have, but also for all the selling points. There we go. We're gonna make a 180 here, and then we can fertilize, not fertilize Farmer Mike, but seed a little bit more. I don't know how long time this will take yet. 15 minutes, that is not that bad. And let's just take a look. Yeah, this is in the shed. Maybe I should wash this. Okay. And yeah, the little tractor here, 180 horsepower, it can pull the plow. It will struggle a little bit, but it holds the speed on 15 kilometers per hour. That is pretty awesome actually. So when he's done in 20 minutes, then we can also see grass over here. That is really nice. I'm looking forward to see all the crops are growing on my fields, because that will give the last little touch to this beautiful and amazing map by FarmSimBriso. That's for sure. Amazing stuff. Remember to like my video, guys. I do appreciate every like I get. Comment down below if you want to do that, and consider to subscribe to my channel if you're not doing that already. Everything helps me and my channel, and I do appreciate every little thing you are doing for my channel, that's for sure. I can see the diesel situation on this. Maybe we not can do this field before we have to fill up with some diesel right here. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, one more thing I have done in regards to the auto drive routes on the two main roads here on the map is that in the one side of the road there was only a two-way route, so that was not good. I have deleted that, and then I have one-way route north and one-way route south on the road, so you can drive multiple tractors there. And let's see this one again. We are going up and down. This seeder here is just amazing. I really like this seeder because 12 meter working width, and it holds a bunch of seed. It is amazing. The time is 3:30 almost in the afternoon. You can also see the sun is on the way down, and I will let you in again when we are a little bit further in this. Nice seeding job here. Plow job is done, and that field in there is seeded, and we are also seeding the other field right now. I want to use a little bit of money because out here in this grass area here I want some light along the road here, so I think we're gonna place that down in a little second, because first of all we need to give this a wash and we need to fill it up with some diesel so it is ready. Umatana has a little tiny workshop mod, and I think I want a some kind of a workshop here on the farm. Yeah, I think that could be very neat actually. I don't think we're gonna wash the plow right now, so we need to walk over there. Yeah. So I have downloaded Umatana's mod so we could place that down, but I don't know where I want to have it. We could take a look at that, of course. It could be I think it could be good to have it next to the diesel tank actually. Yeah, that could be good. This plow, yeah, no, you know what? We're gonna put it in the shed here. That's why we have the sheds, to have our equipment in there, of course. We have to move the baler a little bit. Let's turn off the beacons. We can move the baler to the next bay, and then we can have the workshop in there, I think. maybe a little bit out so we also can repair the big equipment. You know what? I think we're gonna have it. Will this suit for the map? Can we do anything? Yeah, we can do some. Will this work? Yeah. You know what? I think we're gonna just place this down. This one right here. We can have it right there, actually. Let's see if this will work. We don't need that baler right now, Mike. I know we got diesel in the tank here because that has FarmSimBriso provided us with. Look at that, 10,000 liters of diesel. That is very, very, very good. Thank you for that, FarmSimBrisco. You are a very nice modder, that's for sure. And let's just check if this will work. Look at that. Look at that. We're not gonna repaint because that is too darn expensive. Nice. Okay, that works as it should. Amazing stuff. This one we can park. I think actually this is a good spot. And then we can go. I don't know how to do this though. Let's see if we're gonna go this way here. Lights. I do like those here, so I think I'm gonna go with those. Nah, you know what? I think we're gonna do that off cam. Yeah, I'm gonna do that off cam. And right here we are seeding the grass. That is really, really good. Next time I will see you will be in September, I think. Yeah. September, October. No. And you know what? I'm gonna see you in September. We also need to fill this up with some diesel. But for now, guys, this is us seeding the field. And I would like to say thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself and be safe out there in the big world until I see you again in another episode. Bye bye.